What's up, guys? It's Warbattle 12 here, just doing a little bit of a recording. Been the first one in a long time. Decided to do a little bit of an indie game this time. We're going to be checking out Pro Gamers Manager. It's a game that is still in development, still in the alpha stage, I believe. Came out probably about October of last year, 2015. And I played a little bit of it here and there. I've played a little bit each patch that they come out, and it's pretty cool. I've enjoyed it. It's still very, in early development. There's still a lot that still needs to be added to the game, a lot that needs to be improved in the game and optimized. But for the most part, it is a very enjoyable game at its core. I'm gonna say this right away. I am not good at either MOBAs or first-person shooter games, so my decisions will not be the best. If you have any recommendations, please put them in the comments and let me know, but for the most part, I am not going to be the best guy. By no means am I saying that I am a professional or, and going to be amazing at this game, so take everything you see in here with a grain of salt. But yeah, so we're going to get a little bit started here. We're going to start with a new game. And we're going to go with manager mode. Nickname, let's do Warbattle 12. We'll do Warbattle because they don't allow me to do the 12. Team name, the War Boobies. There you go, folks. If you know anything about me, this is a funny name that I have on Steam and things like that with friends of mine. So, and you can use my name and whatever. The default age is fine. I'm from America. It's fine. Continue. Here we go. Hopping right in. And for this, it's going to allow you to choose here in just a second between FOBA, which is pretty much your Dota / League of Legends. It's got your ADC, jungle, mid, support, top positions. And they just added with the brand new patch that came out a few days ago, I think, FPS, which is pretty much going to be your Counter-Strike, your CSGO. So I enjoy watching both CSGO and Dota / League. I definitely lean more towards Counter-Strike. I don't know very much about either game, but I think I'm going to go with FPS. We have 3 sponsorship, which this is new to the new update, offering sponsorships, and it says here 1 season contract. This sponsor will end up staying with you the entire game, at least that I've seen, and I've played in the one that I had saved. I think I've played probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 seasons at this point, so, and I still maintain the same credits per week, so, obviously I think we're going to go with the 1057. It just makes sense to go with something a little bit more. So here, see the news here, start a new FPS team called the War Boobies, they'll recruit players and staff, and start practicing and aim for success. So as we see here, we are in the Esport League number 5, which in the last patch was the Amateur League 5, which is pretty much what this is. I believe that once you get to 1, then you go into the Pro League, which is pretty much kind of the top end. It's pretty much your LCS equivalent. So, as you can see here, here's us. We have no players yet. So, first thing to do, as we can see, it was about, 1,047, I want to say. One of the things that really kind of frustrates me in this game so far is the fact that you can't check your finances until the weekly report is up, which I really would prefer to be able to check it and kind of micromanage it a bit. This being a simulator sort of game, reminds me a lot of the game dev tycoon and games like that, you kind of want to be able to see how your finances are doing often. You know, as a manager, as someone who's doing this, you have to make sure that you're not going over budget. At the point, I have 0 credits, 0 fans, 0. These are kind of like research points. Not much I can do. I can't get any of this stuff yet. The first thing we're going to go for is this website right away. The community manager is probably going to be a little bit later, just because he's going to cost us $500 a week, which we don't have. We're only making about 1,000 a week at the moment. So first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to recruit some players. As we can see here, not a lot of them have very good overalls right here. We have a 19 overall Russian player named Lan. Yeah, that's his in-game name is Lan. He's 17 years old. He's going to cost 116 a week. He's a lurker, and he's confident, which confident is good. Leader is a good role too. But I think this guy is going to be the best bet. He's got a 19 overall. It's either going to be between these two. He's $3 cheaper with a higher overall than the Japanese player. So we're going to go and we're going to recruit him. Now, these first guys we're recruiting, the new thing that they did add also is the players their stats will improve. As you play, as you win, their overall will increase, which in the past patch, they would not increase. Now, I'm not sure if this is a bug or not. You can't see synergy or morale at the current moment, so I assume that they'll probably fix this in the next patch. You know, this is obviously a game that's in alpha at the moment. Not a lot of it is, you know, not a lot is going on at the moment. But before we go to the next day, we'll just kind of go through some of these tabs real quick. We have the team room. This shows all 5 of our players at the moment. I know one thing that they're really trying to push for that I've seen so far is a reserve team. Not only your main team, but a reserve team as well, which I think is a great idea, because many teams, if you follow League, if you follow Dota, if you follow CSGO, they tend to have their 5 regular players and maybe 1 or 2 sub players, you know, because realistically, you know, there's not much you can do with that. So we can see here, Lan is a shot caller, which means he's not bad. You know, there's ideas, you know, if we see later on when we're making decent money, if we see a player who's a lurker, for example, who has a high overall, who I think can fit a role better than him and is not terribly overpriced, we'll replace him, and we'll pick up a new player to replace him. But you know, for the moment, I think he's all right. Another thing that kind of frustrates me is you can only recruit once per day, so pretty much your first 5 days is spent waiting to get this, and that's if you even get like good players for each role. Because obviously, if you want to play the matches, you need to have one of each position. You can't have multiples of a position. So next tab we have the league, which I already kind of showed. Shows all the upcoming matches, the wins, losses. You get 2 points for every win. Top 2 advance to 4. When you're in 5, 5 is the lowest you can get into. So if you finish last in 5, you won't be demoted to like 6 or something like that. You'll stay in 5. We have transfers here, which shows all the transfers, the most recent ones. We have free agency list, which we can see these are all the players that are free agents. We could aim to try and pick up some free agents right now. The only worry is they cost a lot of money every month. Each one of these free agents is probably going to cost you around $2,000 to $3,000 a week. Not a month, a week. So at the current moment with our current finances, there's not a lot that we can do out of that. These are going to be the top players of this season. Alright, next tab, manager tab, we have myself, my manager desk, which has all the things that'll be like sponsors or things like that. They'll come to this desk. Staff report, I'll get a lot of like scouting reports and things like that. Alright, staff, we can see we have no staff currently hired. Even though we don't have a FOBA scout currently, we will still get scout reports regularly. Organization, which I showed kind of earlier, we have the tech, staff, and FOBA, which obviously when this game was originally made, it was only the FOBA, which is the Dota or League, the MOBA, pretty much. which that's currently still the only thing on there, as the FPS was recently added to this last patch, and still has a lot of things to go. Like you can even sell tactics, which we'll deal with. I think I'm gonna try and, at the current moment, I'm not sure how I want to do this. He is a shot caller, which an idea would be maybe to set him as the shot caller at the moment, because that is the role that he likes to fill. But we're going to be playing more of a defensive strategy here. We're going to save on low eco and go from there. But currently, you can see coming soon, they haven't added all the individual stuff for the FPS yet. Next up, we have tech, which once we get a website and stuff, we'll be able to choose from different options to help get us more fan bonuses for fan support, which fan support directly will increase the amount of money you make from eShop and merchandise, and on the website you can also do ads, which will bring you revenue as well. And last is the news, which this changes every day. It'll just give you kind of something that's going on in the current the current area at the moment. So this first part, I'm going to try and make each video about a 15-minute video, just to kind of not be too long, not be too overbearing for someone to watch. But yeah, for sure, let me know in the videos whether the sound quality is okay, what you want to know. Obviously, I'm not using great mics at the moment. I'm not using the most amazing recording software either. Hopefully I can get all those things improved in the near future, but for right now, this is kind of going to be a work in progress just to start. So second day, let's take a look here. We're going to look to recruit another player. As you can see, we have, see, this is the unfortunate part. We have a 24 overall lurker, but we already have a lurker, so we don't need another one. We have God, I think this is a support equivalent. I don't know exactly the names yet. It's between these two, the entry fragger, or I think this is the support. I can't remember the name that they use. Creative and a team player. I think I'm going to go more with the team player in this situation. This Dante English is only 17 years old, which is really nice. While this player is 26, but at the moment, I don't think that really plays any role in how it goes. I also haven't seen whether nationality really plays much of a role. If it does, and if you know more about this game, please let me know. I honestly haven't explored all the depths of this game yet. I'm still getting to know a little bit as we go, but I think we're going to go with Theo Mercer here, who is the... it's a support, yeah. So we have the lurker, entry fragger, support, rifler, and opper. So, yeah, next day. We're just going to hop through the days. We're going to hopefully fill out the roster before the end of this part. The next part, we'll get into all the actual matches. So we can see here, we do have an entry fragger, a 25 overall entry fragger, team player. That's our man right there. Gotta start with something a little bit better. You don't want to start with someone who's like a 7 overall, because it will take them so long to improve. You can see here 197 new fans following your team. Your recent week had an impact on your follower base. 197 new fans watching you every move. So we got 197 new fans, which is awesome. And let's go here. So we still need an opper and a support. We have really terrible ones here. I don't really want to pay an 8 overall, $109 a week. So we're going to actually just go to the next week. And see, this is kind of the unfortunate, part about how you can only do one a week. So as we can see here, Scout, he said, there are no interesting free agents for us right now. So that's pretty straightforward. We have a 19 support, which isn't terrible. Might go with the 19 support. It's 142 a week, which kind of sucks, but we do need to fill out the roster a little bit. Oh shit, I got 2 entry fractors. Oh, alright, you're gone. You're gone. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Everybody is probably facepalming at this point in the chat right now, or in the comment section. Like, this guy is retarded, but my bad. So here we go. Teniel Business has just announced as a new league sponsor, all teams in Esports Leagues 5 gets 5,000 credits, which is awesome. We're going to spend some of that money immediately on the website to hopefully bring in just a pinch of revenue. We can see promote team, increase income with ads, and provide daily content for your fans. So now if we go to tech here, we can see we can post detailed season coverage, post detailed team roster with statistics, or monetize website with banner ads. We're going to monetize the website with banner ads. These two have an idea, and I'm not sure which one is the most efficient way to go. If you know, please let me know in the comments. But from what I can tell so far, these two might be better in the early phases, because like 197 fans, I'm not going to get a lot of people looking at the website, so we're not going to make almost anything off banner ads. But you know, it is what it is. Gotta kind of make it work. Make it work. So we see your news. Fan community writes that that blank will be a great player for you to have on your team. That's helpful because that doesn't do me any good. So it's good. We got 3 of these. We're gonna go with this one. Pink Man on a mission. And now we'll be able to get into our first games, and we will start that in the next part. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. The more likes I get, the more I know that this is a series to continue. Please leave a comment letting me know anything. And yeah, please follow me on Twitter below. It'll be in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye.